So in calculus, we deal with instantaneous quantities, and when we know the instantaneous value of a quantity, we can arrive at the net quantity by the method of integration. So how we employ the integration in this calculus method to arrive at these results, right? So let's look into that. For first equation, we know we start with acceleration. By definition, we know that acceleration is given by dv by dt. Instantaneous rate of change of velocity is called instantaneous acceleration, that is given by a. Now, to find the relation between v, a and t, we rewrite this as dv is equal to a into dt. dt को a के साथ ले आओ और इसको इस प्रकार से लिख सकते हैं, ठीक है. Now, because we have to integrate in limits, so we should know initial and final conditions. So when time t is equal to 0, that is initial time, velocity क्या होगी? v is equal to u. Initial velocity is u, and at time t is equal to t, velocity was v, final velocity was v. So using these as limits, we integrate this. So integrating first both sides, we have dv u to v is equal to a times dt from 0 to t. So integration of dv becomes v and limit is u to v, and a is constant, so derivation of dt is t and its limit is 0 to t. So we apply limit, we put this value first here, minus put this value here, same here, put this value here, minus this value here. So this becomes v minus u is equal to a times t minus 0. So when you simplify this, we get v minus u is equal to at, or v is equal to u plus at. So we get this equation, ds by dt. This is instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity is instantaneous rate of change of displacement, where s is displacement. So we have this relation. So this can be written as ds is equal to v times dt, v into dt, and we have v is equal to u plus at. So we substitute this value here, u plus at dt, that is ds. Now here u is constant and a is constant. U is constant. Why u is constant? U is initial velocity. At time t equal to 0, the body started with some velocity, and that initial velocity is u. तो बॉडी जब स्टार्ट हुई है t इक्वल टू 0 पे, उस वक्त उसकी जो वेलोसिटी होगी वही उसकी वेलोसिटी रहेगी. कभी भी आप पूछा जाए किससे स्टार्ट हुई थी, तो आप वो ये की वैल्यू बताएंगे जो स्टार्ट. इसलिए जो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी ये कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी, और a यूनिफॉर्म एक्सीलरेशन है यहाँ पे, तो हम इसको फिर से हम दोबारा से इंटीग्रेट करेंगे. मगर यहाँ पे कंडीशंस क्या है? एट टाइम t equal to 0, displacement was 0. हम इनिशियल जो पोजीशन है उसकी 0 रेफरेंस पॉइंट से स्टार्ट होगी ऐसा मान के चल रहे. और when time becomes t, और जब टाइम t हो जाएगा तो उसकी जो फाइनल डिस्प्लेसमेंट होगी इसको हम बोलेंगे s, that is s. t टाइम पे वो s लोकेशन पे पहुंच चुकी है, so that is final displacement. So again integrating both sides, we get, integrating first both sides, we get 0 to s ds integration of u plus at dt 0 to t. So this becomes s 0 to s, and this is equal to 0 to t. We separate in two terms. We write u into dt plus at into dt. So this is s minus 0, and here this becomes integration of u dt 0 to t plus at dt 0 to t. Here u is constant, so t dt का integration becomes t 0 to t, and this is a constant. t का इंटीग्रेशन क्या हो जाएगा, t स्क्वायर बाय 2, t की पावर है 1, तो t की पावर 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1, तो इसलिए ये हो जाएगा t स्क्वायर अपॉन. So this is s, and here it is u t minus 0 plus a, ये हाफ बाहर और ये अंदर t स्क्वायर माइनस 0. So we get the result here, s is equal to ut plus half at square. So that is my second equation of motion. So again by definition we know that a is equal to dv by dt. I want to get rid of this dt because in my third equation it is b square minus q square is equal to 2as. So we don't have time as a factor in the third equation. So get rid of this t, what I do, I multiply by ds and divide by ds. So dv upon ds into ds upon dt. I adjust this dt with this ds, and this is instantaneous rate of change of displacement is called velocity. So this becomes v dv into v, and this ds we write with a. So this becomes a ds is equal to v into dv. So when displacement was 0, velocity is u, and when displacement became s, velocity became v. Initial condition 0 displacement, starting velocity is u, final displacement s, and final velocity v. We use these limits in integrating this equation. So applying integration both sides. Hello. So we have integration from integration a ds 0 to s v dv u2. So this a s 0 to s and v power 1. So this is v square by 2. So this is a s minus 0, and this is half constant बाहर ले लेते हैं, v square minus u square. इस टू को इधर ले आते हैं, this becomes 2as is equal to v square minus u square. So that is our third equation. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. So we get third equation of motion again by the method of integration. It's simple calculus method, and we arrived at this result. So this is how you need to learn how to derive these equations using the calculus method. So in 11th class, this method is in your syllabus, so you should pay special attention in learning these derivations.